What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please hit like and subscribe. You're gonna be in for a treat. I post a lot of fun videos. This is the first installation of the Grom facelift. I'm excited to get this project started. First things first, we're gonna be taking off the engine cage, hopefully selling it on Marketplace. Hopefully I'm not gonna be taking too much of a loss. Shit was not cheap. Second thing in this process is we're gonna be taking our new rear sets and our 12 bar, sending them in to get powder coated to match the yellow that's on here already. I'm colorblind enough for it to not bother me, but a lot of people said,
yo, you know these colors don't match, right?
They're just slightly off, which it's not the end of the world, but that's what we're gonna be doing today. Taking the engine cage off and taking the 12 bar off, and then we're gonna go get them powder coated.
Quick run to Harbor Freight. In the move, I either left some tools behind or they're now lost. Gotta go get some more sockets. Here we go. Need to get me some of these 3/8 metric. I'm also getting me one of these 3/8 torque wrench. I'm gonna need one for the clutch and also when I do the tires and chain and sprockets and stuff later. Let's head back, get this thing done.
Back from Harbor Freight, it could be because I dropped it a few times, but I cannot get any sockets to fit on this side. So I'm just loosening it from this side. Hopefully it holds and I don't have to worry about holding this side tight. I'm checking to see the left side's not moving. So hopefully I can just loosen this from the left side here. It seems pretty loose. I'm so confused on why nothing's fitting on this side. I did drop it pretty good on this side a few times. Gotta take the exhaust off, that's right. Let's see if this nut is totally loose or not. Look at that, we're good to go. But I do have to take the exhaust off first. I need to give this thing a bath. Filthy. Ow. That was loose, oh boy. Okay. Much better. I keep having to run out to the garage to grab tools. If you're cold, they're cold, bring them inside, you know? Exhaust is loose. Let's bring this whole thing down. Oh, she's stuck on there pretty good. Woo, that's definitely from dropping it. Exhaust is off. If you haven't, I'm not going to because it's inside. If you haven't heard one of these without an exhaust, hilarious. Sounds like SpongeBob Mobile. Oh my God, that should not be loose. Get that undone and then hopefully take it apart. Lefty loosey. You guys see me try to tighten it. All right, one side is off. Boom. I call that a win. Next item on my list is getting a bike lift. Bottom part is now loose. Sick. There we go. Better not be stripped. I'm gonna be so pissed. Get over here. What are you doing? Not good. Oh no, she's coming. Slowly. I think it's definitely bent. This is definitely not good. Eee. I'll have to ask the group chat about this. I mean, as long as it holds, it should be fine, right? That's a problem for the next owner. I think that's good enough. And there we go. The engine cage is off. If anybody wants a CSP engine cage for a Grom, going up on Marketplace. Now, onto the 12 bar. Oh wait, I gotta put the exhaust back on. All right. Stock exhaust is back on. Eventually it's coming back off and we're getting a new one. Next up, time to get this bad boy off. Need to get a stunt seat eventually for this thing too. Much easier. Come on. That was loose, not good. Not good when the 12 bar is loose. I forgot how heavy these things are. All right, 12 bar is off. Now, I'll be able to bring the 12 bar and the rear sets to be color matched to the color already on the Grom. And hopefully everything will look a little bit more cohesive. Eventually, I might get the gray wrap, we'll see. But I'm not made of money. So starting here, and we're gonna see how it looks when she's done. All right, so it's been a few weeks. The 12 bars and the engine cage is off the bike. I got the engine cage on Marketplace, so hit me up if you want to buy a yellow one. But while the bars are off the bike, come here, bud, come here. You can do it. You can do it. Come here, buddy boy. Ugh. While the 12 bar and the engine cage is off the bike, before I go ahead and put the 12 bar back on and the rear sets back on, I'm gonna go ahead and install the integrated tail light. It's got smoke, got turn signals in there. I'm gonna be getting rid of these big, ugly turn signals, flush mount turn signals that'll sit real tight up against here, make it look a lot cleaner. And then plate light, because the 12 bar that I bought had to remove the original fender, obviously. That's gonna be going into the bracket that I made. And yeah, hopefully I don't have to do too much YouTubing because I ain't never done this before. Say hi, Pippin. Look over there. Look over there, Pippin. You gonna let me work now? Why? What do you want? He's so needy. He's so needy. Always gotta be on my lap. I gotta get up. You gotta get up, buddy. Look at the purchase. Look at him. All right. First things first, I'm gonna need to get this one out of here. Just looks like it's 2 bolts right here. Gotta make sure I unplug it. Gotta fish these wires out. Might be easier once I get it open. Looks like these are gonna be 10 mil. Woo. Always makes me nervous breaking these nuts when you're changing stuff on the bike. Always torque them so tight from factory. Get these off. It's gonna be pretty easy once I get this thing unplugged. Just gotta pinch that, comes through. Might have to take some plate bracket off if I grab the right size. I don't need to take it all the way off if I can just snake this through. What are we hooked on here? And not break the plastic. There goes the plate. There we go. There we go. Now that wasn't so difficult, was it? Didn't have to be like that. Got the old taillight out. Got the new one. Super pumped. I bought this from TST. They had a video on how to install it. When they pulled out the extra connector, I got so upset with myself because I bought this stuff a long time ago and I'm not sure what's eBay and what's, you know, actually for this ROM. Couple more turns. This one's tight. Let's go. Cool. Tail light is in. Now, just gonna hook up turn signals. Alright, so this goes in here. Beautiful. Alright, so looks like I need to get rid of these old lights from the old fender and turn signals. So I had them zip tied on the inside to this bracket here. I can unplug these. Yes, sir. There we go. Now I can totally remove this part. Put it with the OEM stuff. There we go. The old turn signals, the old tail light, or not tail light. Is it tail light? No. The old license plate light. I got this in here. I could just pull it through. There we go. Plug and play. Just like the website said. Cool. This back up a little bit. Tuck it back in there. I might end up zip tying this later, but for right now, I just want to see how she works. See the new tail light here. They said it was programmable. Oh, well, it almost worked. Well, it looks like I got to do some more troubleshooting. Back to YouTube University. All right, so if you can't tell, this is taking weeks to do, but you got the integrated turn signal in. Now we're gonna go get these ugly ones off and get the flush mount turn signals in. I have to take this frickin' whole headlight assembly off to get to the turn signal. I'm gonna rip these out. They're ugly. Why are you being difficult? Now, this should come off. Unplug it. This part has taken me entirely too long to do. It's literally been weeks. I needed a relay for the taillight, and then I figured out I also needed harness adapters for the turn signals. So let's get these in. We'll get the headlight back on, and then the next step, painting the fairings. I'm not gonna do them all. I don't think I'm gonna do them all. Then the lighting and the wiring will be done. And I'm really excited to get this back on the road. Still got to paint the fairings. I gotta throw the oil pump in and the new clutch springs. I did order a stunt seat, so stay tuned for that. We'll get these in, and then that'll be the end of this video. Should be a plug and play situation. I'm really excited to see how these look. Positive to the positive and the negative to the negative. That's from, I wanna say it's from like the Pink Panther movie or something like that. Nice and easy, there we go. All right, let's see how she does. Dang, that looks so good. Do we have hazards on this thing? Sick. All right, now get the headlight back on. Actually, yeah, we'll put the headlight back on. I might be upgrading the headlight at a certain point, especially if I loop it doing stoppies, but for now, everything back under control. Plug the light back in, go underneath like so. Ooh, that looks so clean. So much nicer than the big old ugly ones that come stock. Let's do this by hand first. Does it go on the outside or the inside? I think the outside. Oh, I might be wrong. Like I said, it's literally been weeks of this project coming together. Granted, it's been winter and snowy. But all in all, with it being winter, I haven't really had time or the want to ride. I really wanted to go out snowboarding more than I have had the chance to, but it's the way she goes. Am I freaking not able to get this in here? Hardwood hurts my knees. Ooh, okay, stay. Yeah, there you go. That's 2. There we go. All right, looks so good. All right, next thing is gonna be painting the fairings. I think we're gonna go get rid of this green, and I might paint these as well and do white, white, white. And then on this panel here, I might do white, white, white. Just get rid of all the green because my rear sets got powder coated white. Stay tuned for that video. Thanks for watching. Remember, don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Peace.